Hey, what's up, Facebook? Happy 2018. Can you believe it's 2018? That's crazy. Anyways, it's the first video I've done in 2018, so it's gonna take me a while to get used to that. Anyway, so this is Coach Carrie here. I am the mama behind Inside Out Health, and so I wanted to share today 5 things. I know a lot of us are setting goals at this time of year, and one that you're setting might be to move more, to exercise more, to be healthy, and that's a huge part of being healthy. It obviously is exercising, and so I know it can be overwhelming to think, like, what do I do, like, to start this goal? And so I wanted to share 5 things that I think are essential for when you are starting to exercise. So I am a certified personal trainer, a group fitness instructor, an online health and fitness coach. And I've been working out like the past 10 years religiously, if not more than that. So anyways, this is just from my experience and with my clients. So the first thing you need, there's gonna be 5. The first thing you need, you're gonna start working out this year. First, you need a plan, okay? A plan. It doesn't matter what it is. You print out a calendar, you go to YouTube, write down if you're planning on walking, whatever it is, you need a plan. So you don't just wake up that morning and, am I gonna work out today? You already have a plan in place and you just follow the plan. And so in the past, I have done this where I was working on training for a race or something. So I print out a calendar and I write down how much I'm gonna walk that day. Or if I'm gonna do cross training with yoga or weights, I would write that all down. And then that way, having a plan, it makes it so much easier to stick to. The same is true with meal planning or anything. When you have a plan, you're a lot more likely to be successful. My dad used to always say, if you oh my gosh, I forgot. I swear I listened, Dad. He'd say, plan to fail, what was it? Fail to plan to fail. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. And so I think having a plan is huge. So what I do is I use a streaming program where they create a calendar for me, and I print that out and I hang it up, and that helps me. I cross it off every day. I wake up, I know exactly what I'm doing. So that's number 1, have a plan. If you need help coming up with a plan, reach out to somebody. Reach out to a coach like myself. Reach out to somebody, a friend who knows what they're doing, and come up with a plan. So you don't have to think every day, you just do it. Okay, super. I'm sorry, I went off on that one a while, but that's number 1. Number 2, this one is huge, and that is having the right footwear. I work with a lot of women, and that's something I hear a lot is people will start exercising and then they stop. And one of the reasons why is because their feet are hurting them, or their knees are hurting them, or their shoulders, and those can all be due to your footwear. And if you have improper footwear, then it could really affect your workout, and it's hard to keep going when you don't feel good, right? So when it comes to footwear, you're gonna wanna get the right footwear for the type of activity you're doing. If you're running or walking, then you want to get running shoes. Running shoes are made differently than other type of shoes. They're made for this type of action, okay? Because that's kind of what you're doing, where you're heel toe, and so it's made for that type of action. It has that kind of support. So if you're doing something like weight training or cross training, I should say, like, when I say cross training, I mean like at-home workouts where you're jumping up and down, moving laterally back and forth, you're gonna want cross-training shoes, okay? So those are different. Those have a flat sole, wider base, more support for this type of motion, and not just the running motion. Does that make sense? So having the right type of footwear can make a huge difference for how you feel during your workout, and it's gonna make it easier to keep going. So let me show you real quick. I'll take this one off me. This is a cross trainer. You can see how it's completely flat on the bottom. It has a wider base. It has more support. It's light. Okay, so this is great for the type of workouts I do. When I go running, I wear different shoes. Okay, so that's number 2, is get the right type of shoe. And I really think investing in a good shoe is worth the money, because nothing is worse when your feet hurt you and your shoulders hurt you and your knees hurt you. And so get good shoes. It's a good investment if you really want to stick with a goal of working out daily. Okay, so that's number 2, is get new shoes. Number 3, what did I write down? Going right along with that, get good clothing. I have had clothing before, workout clothing, that makes me not want to work out because it'll like crawl when I'm working out and I get wedgies, or it's just like poking into my sides and it's uncomfortable, or my bra's too tight and it's squeezing me, right? So get good clothing. I think that's another thing. If you aren't comfortable in those clothes, then you're not going to want to work out. So get clothing that's breathable, that doesn't feel too tight, that isn't uncomfortable. So a few quick tips when it comes to clothing that I have learned the hard way. So with workout pants, I really think you should try them on, because if they're too loose, they're going to drive you crazy. They're going to be falling down. You're going to have to be constantly pulling up. Super annoying. If they're too tight, you can't breathe and you feel like your fat's getting squished out, and that's super uncomfortable too. So I always say try them on. But when it comes to pants, I always look in the crotch. This might seem weird, but this little diamond in the crotch, I'm telling you, it makes it way more comfortable. If it doesn't have that, I find it tends to like crawl up there, which does not feel good. So that is just something I always look for in my exercise pants, is that little diamond in the crotch. That's just a little tip. With bras, I find I like the adjustable bras better, so that I could tighten them so they're not too tight or not too loose, and I feel like I could get the support. So find and invest in good clothing. Target has a great line. This is actually from Target. I like it's from the brand Champion. It's their C9 brand, is awesome. They also just introduced a new line. It's like JL something. Anyways, so they're affordable, and I think they're really high quality, really comfortable, okay? And when you look cute when you work out, that always helps, right? To have cute clothes. Or is that just me? I don't know. Okay, so that's my third tip. Is having good clothing that's comfortable and breathable and feels good for you to move in. Okay, number 4 is find something that's gonna get you going. So for me, that is a pre-workout drink. I drink this 30 minutes before my workout, and it gives me that boost and that energy where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get going. And so that helps me. Some people, that can be a really awesome playlist that you blast and it gets your adrenaline going. That could be, some people will put like a timer on their phone to go off like over and over and over again until you get up and get going. But something that's gonna get you going, I think, helps when you're starting to work out. Because if you're not in the habit, then it's hard to just start that habit unless maybe you have a reminder. So like I said, that pre-workout drink that literally gets you going, or a playlist that gets you pumped up, or a timer or something like that. So find something that gets you going. And then the last one is accountability. I think is really a thing that gets forgotten when we're starting to work out, and it makes it easy to give up. I've quit so many times when I started working out because no one knows. Doesn't matter, right? And so when you have an accountability buddy, maybe that'll be somebody you text every day. Maybe it'll be like having a coach like me who you follow up with every day. Maybe it'll be Facebook. Post on Facebook every day about your workout. Whatever it is, that accountability is huge. I found with my clients, when I'm working with them one-on-one in my boot camps, for 30 days, they do amazing, they do awesome. And then a lot of times once that ends and they're doing it on their own, they drop off. And so I think that accountability is huge. So those are my 5 tips, things I think are essential if you're starting to work out this year. So I'll just do a quick recap. Number 1, having a plan. Number 2, having good shoes, the right shoes for the type of activity you're doing. Number 2, good clothing that's comfortable. Number 3, something that's going to get you going. And then number 4, did I say 4? I don't know. Number 5, the last one, is accountability and support. So I do have some boot camps starting up in January that are really amazing, really awesome. I put my heart and soul into them and creating the training and the material, and it has workout, everything included, meal plans. So if you need something like that, reach out to me and I could get you details on that. So thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if I missed any comments. I guess I should look real quick. If you're on, say hello. If you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up or a heart so I know what type of stuff you guys like to see. Because sometimes I don't know if it's common sense or if it's actually helpful. So if you could give me a thumbs up or a heart, that would be great. So happy Tuesday. Get moving this year. That's, I think, so often, this is the last thing I'll say, then I'll go. But I know when I started working out really religiously in college, and I had a boyfriend once ask me why I went to the gym every day, and it just blew my mind, because I thought, well, the only reason you go to the gym is to be skinny. Like, duh, like, that's why you work out, like, right? And I was so wrong. Like, working out and exercising is so much more than just being skinny. There are so many amazing benefits for your mind, your soul, for your body, for your heart, your, like every part of your body is improved by that daily movement. And so make it a goal this year. Make it a goal to truly be healthy and to truly feel good. And exercise is a huge part that is going to help you. It helps with anxiety. It helps with depression. It helps your mood. It helps you to be happy. It helps your energy. There are so many benefits. So I hope that you do make that a part of your 2018 to make it truly your best year. And hopefully those tips will help. So, all right, happy Tuesday. I'm going to go now. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.